and it wasn't having it. So I don't know if it's because we're hiding under some mango trees, but welcome. Welcome to an eclectic cafe in the middle of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I know my hair be looking all crazy. Yeah, just call me Rasta Ricky. Yeah, I just had lunch here, and this place is themed as like a sort of a camp out kind of place. It's got like camping chairs. They've got really old relics around here. I don't know what to say, but I'll show you around once we get more people in the live stream. But they've got like old bicycles, and I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how they did the place, but we're all like under mango trees. And I may be talking quiet because, I mean, there's nobody really in the restaurant. There's one guy showed up over there. There's a guy behind me. You can see him right there. But that's it, man. So, hey, if you're popping in on the live stream, just don't be shy. Say hello. If you don't know me, if you're new, welcome in. I do these live streams twice a week, Monday and Friday, Cambodian time. I am an expat. I am originally from Orlando, Florida, and I live in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I've been here for a year now, I'm proud to say. As of next week, it'll be 1 year. So, this is what I do. I like to bring this live experience to you. This is December 26th, early afternoon, maybe about 1, could be about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't look at the time. Yeah, day after Christmas in Cambodia, which is pretty trippy, man. It's pretty trippy. I can't even believe it. I can't believe I'm here. But it's cool. So, again, have Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If it's, what's the other Jewish holiday? Happy Hanukkah? Maybe we can say Merry Hanukkah and Happy Christmas. We can just mix it all up. How's that sound? Hey, somebody sent me a 100 sticker. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. People starting to pop in. Hi, who's that? Anubia Games. I got a fly on my hand. I'm trying to hold the camera because I was going to put it down on the table, but as I'm going to show you, everything's midget size, and I ain't no midget. Nothing against midgets, but it's pretty midgety out here. The dragon is in the house. Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm chilling. I'm super triple chilling. It is, it's only a high of 87 degrees Fahrenheit in Cambodia today, which is really nice. We actually had rain last night, okay? Like, the rainy season's over, but we got rain last night. And when it started raining, well, you guys don't know, but everything's a tin roof out here. So when the rain starts, it starts to tick, it starts to hit the tin roof, and it makes that kind of noise. And I was cooking at the time, and I thought my pork was burning. So I go running in. I didn't even know it was raining, man. I got all the windows shut and the air on, and I just heard this So I run into my kitchen last night, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm burning something, right? I was like, well, ain't nothing burning in the pan. I'm like, wait a minute, is it raining outside? And sure enough, it was. So I opened up the windows, let that little sound come through. It was great. It was great. All right, let me catch your comments. Sorry, guys. Let me catch your comments. Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas. Hola to Mike Rivera. I see everybody saying hi. I'm doing great. Are you there already? Oh, no, Jose, I'm in a different location. I will get with you after the live stream. I just wanted to shoot this live stream and get it out to the peeps. So great. It's cool that you're Johnny on the spot. But no, I'll meet up with you. Whoa, the breeze is blowing my napkins away. Hold on, guys. Nice breeze today. Oh my God. I'll meet up with you later, dude. It's 45 in Utah? Shit. I turned into a Frosty the Snowman. I can't handle cold no more. Yep, can't handle it. It was just the rain, yeah. Hello from Ohio. Hey, Ohio. Ohio's in the house. I lived in Ohio. I lived in Columbus, Ohio. My job took me there. God bless you. If you're born and raised in Ohio, my son was born in Ohio, in Columbus. Because when I went up from Florida to Ohio, I actually was a couple months pregnant. And then I gave birth to him up there. But we were there like 9 months, and I was like, I can't do this cold weather. I don't care if they're paying me more money to be up here. I said, I want to go back to Florida. So when my kid, thanks for another sticker. So when my kid was, I don't know, about a year old, we just packed it up and moved back to Florida. But yeah, that's my story of Ohio. Namaste, good morning. Namaste. What time is it for you there? Oh, it's like 1:15-ish, somewhere in there, p.m. It's afternoon. It is Friday afternoon in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I love you too. It's freezing in Ireland right now. You see me wearing this nice comfortable? I mean, I'm chilling like a villain. I'm under mango trees right now, guys. I'm gonna show you what's happening here in just a minute. I just want to say hi to all the peeps. How am I doing from Memphis, Tennessee? I'm doing great, Charles. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Is that New York? Oh well. Wind and rain, yeah. Thanks. The dragon. Yeah, I hope I have a good live stream too. I'm actually on their Wi-Fi at the cafe. They seem to have good Wi-Fi. So if we can keep up the good Wi-Fi, we'll have a good live stream. Cincy not far. Yeah, Cincinnati. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show you, we'll get into more comments here, but let me just show you what I'm looking at. You're gonna love this place. Oh, by the way, the name of this place is called Cinnamon Café and Bistro. I don't know why they named it cinnamon, because they ain't got nothing to do with cinnamon. But yeah, here we go. This is what I'm looking at. But check this out. Oh shit. Now guys, don't freak out. There are rats out here. Like, there are rats out here. But they're just playing around, jumping around out there. So if you see them, they're running around out there. But they haven't bothered me since I've been here. Check out this old bike. Okay, but yeah, the mangoes, this is the mango tree, and guess what, guys? If you look across the street, do you see that? I don't know if you can see them. If you look really close, right up in there, the mangoes are back in season, baby. I can't wait, man. I mean, you can buy them now in the store, but they're a little bit pricey. Yep, the mangoes are in season, guys. Cambodia's got mangoes now. Now check this out. Here's the bar. See all the places you can sit? I'm hanging out right here. This little bitty table with these little bitty camper like kind of things. Camper tree, what do you call them? Camper chairs. I can't talk. Here's another table with chairs. And you're gonna hear some Asian music, guys. They got the Asian music rocking out here. See it? Oh man, and these people live here. This is actually their house. And they do this a lot in Cambodia. What they do is they build their house like 2-3 stories high, and then they just make a restaurant on the bottom level. And that's what this is. This is somebody's home, and they just made a restaurant out of the bottom, and it's just gorgeous. Look at this. Look at how they did the pebbles. Isn't that cool? You got the waiters and waitresses running around. Yeah, it's pretty chill. There's only me, this guy, and somebody behind me. But that's the main road. But yeah, let me get to your comments since we're chilling under the mango trees. But yeah, like I said, if you see some rats running around, don't freak out. I'm not. Season's greetings. Egyptian goddess is in the house. You want me to buy the bike for you? Dude, I don't think that's ready to roll, man. It's so rusty. I think if you sat on it, it'd be gone in a heartbeat. It'll be all over, man. Hey, Dynasty is in the house. Oh, look at the little birdie. I like birds. Pick some mangoes. We'll can them and eat them when we meet later. I wish I can get up in that tree and pick it. It's now 1:30 in the morning for you. Oh my goodness. 5:19. Cheryl's in the house. Jant says cool. For me, it's 1:19 in the morning. Okay. Wow. Hare Krishna, Merry Christmas. Okay, I'll take that. Terrence is in North Carolina. Hi, Terrence. Okay, I think we're caught up on the comments. Oh, somebody got a question. It says here, where are you? Crystal, I am currently at Cinnamon Cafe and Bistro. As you can see, you can sit here. This would be a jamming place at night. But we're looking at all around. We're like under the thing right now. It's pretty cool. What did I order to eat? I had, well, it's pretty much what you get everywhere. It was like, I got the extra hot because I like spicy. I got spicy pork. They did like a fried pork. Well, actually, I ordered chicken. But I ended up with pork. I think it got lost in translation. It happens. You just have to roll with it. But yeah, I got we'll call it the stir-fried pork with the extra hot peppers. And of course, they give you a bowl of rice on the plate, and they gave me a side of more soy sauce with peppers in it, and a big like bowl of chicken broth on the side with chopped up chives. And then they fry an egg. They do like a sunny side up egg, and they lay it on top of the rice that's on your plate. It was good. It was perfect. It was all I need. I usually only eat half a bowl of rice because I can't do all the rice out here. They give you a lot of rice. But it was only $2.50 for that meal. And she gave me a free glass of tea. It's like, I don't know if it's green or oolong tea. Yeah, $2.50 for lunch. I mean, under those mango trees, you can't beat it. With Asian music. Like, what? Yeah, it was really good. Rice is life. You're absolutely right. Rice is life. Especially out here. It is super quiet. There's nobody here. There's like 3 people. You see this guy behind me, right? This dude just showed up. I think it's me, him, and that dude right over there. And then you got this guy just hanging out at the bar. There's nobody here. Nobody here, man. This is so nice. I just love it. I love it. Yeah, I brought my battery charger, Jose. No sweat. Don't sweat it. Okay, sorry. I want to go back to your question in Egyptian. You asked about, are the rats in many places there? Um, yes, but they stay out of sight. They're scared of people. So if you don't go feeding them, you know how they say with any wild animal, don't put any food out, don't attract them, and they'll leave you alone. It's the same here. So I was sort of surprised. I was sitting at another table closer to the road because the place was actually more fuller when I got here. So I'm just chilling and I'm waiting on my food, and all of a sudden I hear a rustling behind me in the bush, and I looked around. I was like, whoa. This big ass rat just come running through under the wall. Like they have like a concrete wall over here with a hole under it, and the rat just came running under the wall and went right behind me under one of the things they got out here. Like there's a half a truck out here, and it went running under there. So I was like, okay, they got rats. But they didn't bother me. And then later on, after I got to eat lunch, I saw two of them running around. So they're just playing back there in the corner. And I know it sounds weird, but rats to me just remind me of overgrown mice. I mean, they really are in the same family. And they don't really freak me out. As long as they don't come after me, I don't care what they do. They go and do their own business, I'm happy. And they're just staying in the corner back there. But if I can catch one on film, I'll show you how big they are. But yeah, I mean, there are rats in the city. There are rats out here. But I've never had a rat. Like, I live on the second floor in my apartment here in Phnom Penh. I've never had a rat try to get into my place. They don't climb. They can't climb, on like the side of a wall like Spider-Man, so they don't do that. And I leave all my windows and my back door open, and it's like, I ain't never had any like rodent problems. So yeah, you'll be pretty cool. You'll be pretty cool. Anyway, back to your comments, and check out the view while you're doing it. This guy's getting ready to pay his bill. Okay, Pete wants to know if they have radio stations like ours. I don't know. I don't really listen to the radio. I do everything off of my apps. So I know there is a radio station out here because I pass it all the time on a tuk-tuk. Like a WKRP kind of thing. They have the same thing here. It's the same thing. Yes, it's live. Somebody asked, is it live? We're live. We are live. New York City, the rats eat the cats. Okay, well, I don't think they're that big out here to eat cats. Oh, you're welcome, Egyptian. Yeah, I've never had them get into my apartment. So as long as you keep your place clean, you'll be chill. It's pretty chill out here. Okay. Yeah, Mark. Well, you got a point, man. I mean, the more people that start coming out of here, the more the prices will go up. But right now, things are pretty reasonable. In fact, they're predicting, okay, picture this. Phnom Penh is actually 30 years behind Thailand, behind Bangkok. So if you've ever been to Bangkok, you know what that's about, right? It's a big sprawling city. Phnom Penh is 30 years behind them. So this is sort of the sweet time to be here. Prices are really good. Living is really easy. They said that this could possibly become the next Singapore in 10 years because they have a young population, young labor force. They ain't afraid to have babies out here, okay? It's not like the United States where everybody's like, I don't want to have a kid, raise them in this environment. People are popping babies out here, okay? This is a very young population. So I can see this turning into a Singapore in 10 years. And I would love to see that boom, that growth, just to be on the ground floor of it all. It's a spectacular city. And in case you guys don't know, Phnom Penh's population, which I just found out, is 2.4 million within the metropolis area. Now, if you count one of the provinces north of here, which a lot of people live 30 minutes outside of the city, if you count that, then add another million. So it's a big enough city, it's got action, it's got things to do, but it's not a New York, it's not a San Francisco. But I like it this way. Listen to that music. Super chill, super chill. But yeah, here's the sign. So like I said, it's somebody's house. See that? And you got the bar right there. Turkey's in the house. Awesome. Hello, M. Ronan. I'm doing good. Merry Christmas, Bernardo. Merry Christmas. Thank you. I appreciate the comment there, M. Ronan. Appreciate that. Linda Miller is in the house from Ohio. Relaxing vibe. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So this is obviously, I'm in the future, guys, from the States, and this is obviously the day after Christmas. So tell me, this is what, Christmas night over there in the States? How was your Christmas? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Did Santa bring you everything you wished for? I don't have any family out here, so my grown kids are back in the States, and I sent them what anybody would want for Christmas. Cash. I zelled them each $50. I'm like, Merry Christmas. Go out and have a dinner on Mom. But yeah, they're doing pretty good. And what's so funny, I found out my son, who's 21, he took his girlfriend out to a Vietnamese restaurant for Christmas. And he says, Mom, they had a map. They had a map of Vietnam and Cambodia that was painted on their wall. And he says, when I saw that, he goes, Cambodia, I saw that, he goes, that reminded me of you. And he put a little sort of sad face. And I was like, aw. So anyway, I miss my kids, but it's all good. I told them just exactly one more year, I'll be back in the States. I will see you in 1 year. But yeah, and then my daughter orders Chinese food, takeout. I'm like, y'all got the Asian bug. You need to be coming here. You need to live here. You can have that food all the time. Y'all buying, y'all buying Chinese and Vietnamese food in the state of Florida, man. It probably don't even taste authentic like it does out here. But I thought that was really funny. Oh, you're welcome, Egyptian goddess. I try to be honest. Okay, Jose, I'll see you at 3. Take care, buddy. I'll be there. Don't worry. Join the live after hours for Americans. Yeah. You love Cambodia? Oh, Jose, that's awesome. You probably already dipped out. So let's see. Like I said, what did you all do? What did you all do for Christmas? I'll tell you what I did. I stayed in my apartment and relaxed. And I had some steak last night and just chilled. I think I watched a Christmas movie or two. It was pretty interesting. That's it. But that was cool. So anyway, yeah, it's chill music, right? Makes you like go, whoa. I need to get me some water here. Oh no, guys. Gonna have to use the knee. Sleep all day, party all night. Hey, I used to be able to do that. Who said that? Pete Pablo? What's it, the old Kiss song? I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. That was me in my 20s. Teenage years, 20s. I can't do that no more. Like, my cutoff time is 11 p.m. now. I party till 11. No, I don't even party. I mean, my idea of partying is a good cup of coffee and a piece of cake, and then I crash out by 11. I'm real exciting, aren't I? I'm super exciting. Where am I? Where am I? It's for me to know and you to find out. No, I'm actually in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. If you're new here, I'm an expat from Orlando, Florida. As of next week, I have lived in Cambodia for 1 year. And this is what I do. I cruise around parts of Phnom Penh. I take you to different restaurants and cafes, and or wherever else I end up. And I just show you places in real time. I actually do other videos on my travel channel. Don't know where I'm going next, which is probably in the link below the video. But if you need help relocating to Cambodia, I am an expat concierge, and I will set you up. You need help getting an apartment, you need help getting with a realtor, your visa, etc. I offer those services. It's on my website, nextstepunknown.me. That is also the link below the video. So, you don't have to subscribe. If you want to, cool. You can learn more about me, and you can learn more about Phnom Penh, Cambodia through my videos. I've got an apartment myself that's $330 a month. It's a huge king-size, one-bedroom, fully furnished. The only thing I did, I walked in with my backpack and I had to buy a towel, my bad, and she gave me dishes. So everything was fully furnished, 2 couches, big, huge, 2 bathrooms, big, huge kitchen, 180 wraparound porch. I live on the 2nd floor in a traditional Khmer Cambodian neighborhood. I live 30 minutes, roughly 20 minutes from here. It depends on how far I go into the city. Like if I go near the river, then it's a 30-minute tuk-tuk ride. But I'm not near the river. I'm about 20 minutes into the city. And yeah, it cost me about $2 a ride to get out here. So, I mean, like I said, if you want to relocate here, I'll save you hours of bullshit time. 1 hour with me will save you hours of wasted time. Plus, you'll know somebody who speaks English, especially if you're from a Western country. Like I said, I got some contacts out here, bro. I'll set you up. So yeah, check it out. Or if you just have some general questions, I'm good with general questions. Like, don't be shy. I do have my own email. You can hit me up at Tami, Tami, at nextstepunknown.com. I'd be happy to answer some questions you have about living over here. That's free. I know some vloggers get really upset, because they're like, well, I'm not giving away all this information for free. And I'm like, well, why not? Like my main deal is like for when you actually get your boots on the ground and you need to hit the ground running looking for a place to live. That's where I kick in. We can talk though, but if you've got a lot of detailed questions, that's a different thing. Then we can do you'll have to pay for the service. We can do a virtual call. If you're still back in your home country, we can do a virtual call. And then when you finally get over here, then I can help you with the rest of it. Shameless plug. Anyway, back to your comments. You can check out all this. I haven't seen any rats running around. I was hoping to catch one. But we'll do a walkabout in a little bit. What is it? 30 minutes in? Yeah, in about About a half hour or so. Okay, so Baleem says he opened presents under the tree with wife and kids, 8 and 12. Oh, that sounds beautiful. I remember when my kids were little. We used to do the same thing. You chilled per usual, no worries at all. Awesome. Like 10 p.m. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Born. So you guys see my toe in there? Woo-hoo. Okay, Chalked. I think that's a comment. I'll take it. It's a holiday in Cambodia. Not really. I mean, this place is, of course, the religion is more Buddhism. There are Muslims here, so there is a Muslim community, that Hindu, and there is a Christian community, believe it or not. It's not just expats that are Christians that live out here. There are actually Cambodians that have converted from Buddhism to Christianity. So there is a small percentage of Christian population that lives out here. And I have it literally, guys, in my neighborhood, dig this, within walking distance, like 1 block over is a church, a Christian church. Every Sunday morning from my apartment, I hear them singing hymns. They're singing Christian songs, and you can just, it's beautiful, man. You can hear them just jamming out and singing Christian songs. And then what's so funny, exactly, I'd say a mile down the street from me, but it echoes, there is a, what do you call it? Oh shit, what is it called? I'm trying to think of the name. It's not Kung Fu, it's, Shaolin, am I saying it right? There's a Shaolin temple 1 mile down the road from me where all the monks practice and meditate, and every now and then you'll hear them doing their stuff, with the bong, and then they're doing hum, and they're doing the om, and you can hear it echoing all through the neighborhood. And some of them actually do like a, they do it over the intercom. So I got the church and I've got that going on. That's what I'm saying. It's so, how can I say, it's good. Everybody gets along with each other. It's very eclectic out here. It's a mixed bag of religions, a mixed bag of people, and yet everybody's very tolerant of each other and of their religion. But long story short, circling it back, did they celebrate Christmas? Depends on where you went. Like, there weren't any businesses shut down. Let's put it that way. It's not like back in the United States where everything shut down for Christmas because that's the predominant holiday, right? It's not a big deal out here. My grocery store's open. I went grocery shopping on Christmas Day. My grocery store was open. Yeah, they had Santa hats on. They had Santa hats on. And it's so weird to see an Asian nothing against you guys, but to see you guys, an Asian wearing a Santa hat just blows my mind. And they were saying Merry Christmas to me because they wanted you to feel like you still were a part of where you came from. And I know that there was some like Facebook groups out here where they were inviting people out to celebrate Christmas, like for a Christmas dinner. You can go out, or you could go and meet other expats. In fact, I got invited by one of my subscribers who lives out here. Shout out to Wally. Wallace, I call him Wally. He asked me if I wanted to go to a Christmas dinner get together yesterday, and I told him I had other plans, but see, there's things like that you can do out here. You can get hooked up out here, and you won't feel so like out of place or lonely. Back to your comments. Have I been to Siem Reap, Egyptian goddess? Yes, I have been to Siem Reap. I stayed there for about a month in Siem Reap. Oh, Worm, your cousin Jack lives here in Cambodia? What part of Cambodia does he live in? Okay, what's the best part of living in Cambodia? Okay, let me check all your other stuff here. Yeah, there is more strength in connection than isolation. Merry Christmas. Wolf, Deep Wolf says hi, hi. Merry Christmas, TNA. I'm in Phnom Penh, super random. I am not in Siem Reap, but even though it looks like I am, doesn't it? Isn't this a cool pad? This is a cool place, man. Cool place to hang out. Really cool. Oh, wow, Tami. The Nordic Light dancing in the sky over Sweden. That sounds gorgeous. That sounds really cool. Maybe one day we'll get there. Okay. You're asking me the best. What's the best? Okay, Balin's asking what's the best part of living in Cambodia? Wow. That's a deep question, man. I don't know. There's so many good things about living here, but I would say my best is the economy. I mean, it's super easy to live on under $1,000 a month. Then the people would be number two. So economy number one, people number two. Number three would be just the ease of getting around in a tuk-tuk. I don't even need to own a motorbike or a car. I just hail one on an app, like an Uber back in the States, and I get a ride under 3 minutes flat anywhere in the city. And they're fun to ride. I really love them. They're super cool. And then just, the weather. The weather is really, I mean, it can get super hot, don't get me wrong. Like, we're in the nice season now. Like, we're in the cusp. So if you come to Cambodia now, I think you would enjoy the weather. Like, we just got over the rainy season. And now, like, every day is a blue sky, sunshine. Like, it's rare that we actually had rain last night, but every day is blue sky, sunshine, maybe some clouds floating around. The humidity is lower than it usually is. And we have a breeze. That's the biggest thing. Like, check this breeze out. You can see sort of the leaves moving around. Isn't that cool? There they go. See, there goes the tuk-tuk. That's what I'm going to do, catch a ride out of here. I think I'm the only one left. Yeah, looks like I'm the only one in here, guys. They're looking at me saying she's talking to her phone. No, we can definitely do a walkabout here pretty soon because there's nobody here. Now would be a really good time to take you for a tour. We'll do that in a little bit. But yeah, let me go back to your messages while you enjoy it. And here comes the breeze. See that? The breeze is like, wind gusts are up to like 25 miles per hour. Oh man, it is so nice out here, guys. It is so nice out here. Yeah, this place is cool. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. They pray to Charlie Chaplin? Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm just giving you a general idea, like my little hanging out my little table. Well, somebody just walked in. I guess they get people off and on. I'm doing good, Ashley. Where did I grow up? Ed wants to know where I grew up. Well, Ed, I'll give you a backdrop of who I am. My parents were originally from Pittsburgh, PA, okay? I was born in Pittsburgh. When I was a baby, I might as well say an infant, they moved down to Orlando, Florida area. But I actually grew up in a suburb of Orlando called Winter Haven. Or no, I'm sorry, Winter Park. I get it mixed up. I moved to Winter Haven later, but I actually grew up in Winter Park, Florida, which is a suburb of Orlando. And then when I was old enough to move out, like 18, with my then husband, we got together and we ended up moving to Winter Haven, Florida. So, yeah, I grew up in Winter Park, Florida. Then we moved to Winter Haven, Florida, which is in the Polk County area. Like, if anybody's familiar with that, that's like an hour or two drive west of Orlando. And it was like around the Lakeland area. So we lived there for like 20 years. Then he passed away. But in between all of that, oh shit. In between all of that, we lived in two different states. Like, we just got bored with Florida, and like the first time we split to the mountains of Murphy, North Carolina. That's where I gave birth to my first child, my daughter. Then we moved back to Florida. Then later on, my job transferred me up to Columbus, Ohio, so we moved up there. And that's where I gave birth to my second child, my son. Then we came back to Florida. So we also lived in Louisville, Kentucky. This was BC, before children. Lived there for maybe 9 months. Again, another different job I had transferred me up there. I didn't like Louisville. I was not a fan of Louisville. I'm sorry. If there's anybody in the chat from Louisville, no shade, bro, but I just couldn't do it. I don't know. There's something about that place just didn't sit right with me. But anyway, that's where I'm from. So yeah, so go Steelers. I don't even think they're in the Super Bowl. I don't follow football. I used to. When my dad was alive, he was a huge football fan. Like, if football was on, he had control of the remote. And we had one TV in the house at the time, and it was always on football. So it's like, you know the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. So I just watched football with my dad. So I grew up watching the Steelers, and I remember in the 70s and 80s, like Terry Bradshaw and the Iron Curtain, and I mean, that's reaching way back. What was it, Franco Harris, and I'm trying to think of some other dudes out there. But yeah, I grew up with all that shit. And that was like when they had the winning streak. They were winning like Super Bowl after Super Bowl, back to back to back. Like, it was good times, man. It was good times. And that's what made me really close with my dad, because we shared that together. But of course, he's no longer with us now. So, anywho, let me get back to your comments. Hi from Jamaica. Let's go Jamaica. Cool. Ed wants to know, was I ever in Dayton, Ohio? No, I was never in Dayton. Sorry. Yeah, is it Deca Horse? Yeah, I'm from Florida, bro. Yeah, that sandwich sounds good, Sammy. Okay, so I think we answered the question of where I grew up. We answered the question where we grew up. But yeah, just to give you a nice, lovely view of the cafe. It's really nice. Yeah, we do have one other guest here. No, I've never been to San Diego, Ed. Aloha from Maui? Oh, awesome. been to San Diego, but I have been to San Francisco. I vacationed when my children were younger. This was after my husband passed away. We went on a vacation to San Francisco for a week, and yeah, that was an experience. Although I love the Bay. We checked out Sausalito. We did some of the Redwood Forest. I don't even think they have it anymore, but the Fisherman's Wharf. We were down there. It just was beautiful. I just love the rolling hills. And what was it, Haight and Ashbury? We went down to that famous street, and it was the first time I ever had avocado ice cream. I have to say it wasn't too bad for healthy ice cream. What is going on over here? Oh, he's trying to park this guy. Yeah, Raphael, this is a super nice cafe. Hampton Beach gal? No, definitely not. Merry Christmas, Eva. It's trying to park it. I guess they're getting more people. I think there's a vendor parked out here. That's why you guys are hearing all that. No, we're in Cambodia. We're not in Vietnam. Just amazed with this old bike. Ed, no, never been crappie fishing. Can't say I've done that. What's the temp right now even? It's like 87 Fahrenheit. It's really nice. Nice breeze blowing, as you can see. It's really super cool. Vendor park is normal in Asia because it's their only job. No, they got more jobs than that, but yeah, they do. They have a lot of vendor parking guys out here, you know, takes care of business and stuff. Oh, Dutchman, first time subscriber? Watching from Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you, Dutchman. I appreciate you coming in and subscribing. Yeah, I don't usually ask people to subscribe, but if you want to give a thumbs up, I appreciate that. I see there's some thumbs up in there. That's cool. But yeah, I always welcome new people into the tribe. And like, especially if you're into Asian culture and Cambodia and you're interested in moving here, then yeah, you want to subscribe. And like I said earlier in the live stream, I'm like a concierge. I help people actually get settled out here in Phnom Penh. So you can hit me up on my website, nextstepunknown.me, and I can set you up. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. What is it, Eddie? Asking if I own my own company. Well, I own my business online, if that's what you're talking about. That's what we do online. Okay, let's see. Okay, Egyptian Goddess has a question. For the retirement visa, what agency would you recommend? Should it take about a few days? You you don't even need an agency. You can go right online to the Cambodian official website, and you can apply. Now, depending on what you plan to do when you get here. Now, if you're just coming in here to be a tourist, then just get the 30-day tourist visa. But you have to leave in 30 days. You cannot transfer it to a retirement visa or a business visa. But if you plan to come here and actually work and stay, or you just plan to come here to retire, then you better get what they call the ordinary visa, or they call it the business visa or the e-visa. It's actually the same. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Do that online. Get that. And then come here, and then once you're here, you can go to a visa agent and then tell them what you want to transfer to. So then you can either extend your business visa. You can go up to a year on that too, by the way, or you can switch to a retirement visa, but you have to be age 55 or older to qualify for a retirement visa. I'm on a retirement visa. I'm 55. So you can either get a 6-month retirement visa or you can get a 1-year retirement visa. 6 months costs you $185, and 1 year will give you a discount and be $300. And it's really easy to renew. You don't have to do any border runs. You just go back to the same visa agent with your passport and your money, and that's it. And then they renew it. It takes a week. It takes them about a week and a half. You do have to surrender your passport, but you'll get it back within a week and a half, and they put the visa stamp inside of your passport. So that's how that works, man. It's real super simple. Back to your questions. Evan wants to know, do I miss the States on holidays or no, especially Christmas? Not really. Honestly, I didn't even know it was Christmas. I wasn't really even paying attention till I saw it on the calendar the other day. Does my family come to visit? No, they don't have the time or the money to get out here. I wish they did. Maybe one day. What inspired me to move to Cambodia over another Asian country? Dutch man. Cost of living, the ease of getting a visa, the people, the weather. It's easy to get a teaching job. If you're not retired and you don't work online, then you can definitely just go ahead and get a teaching job out here. You don't really even need an experience, bro. Like, actually, that's what I did when I first came out here, because I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see if I could stand being a kindergarten teacher. It didn't work out for me. I only lasted like 1 week. Those kids whooped my ass, bro. But I got the job super easy. I had no teaching experience whatsoever, but I did have a teaching certificate. It's called a TEFL. I got it online in the States before I left. It's a 120-hour teaching certificate. And then, I just came to Cambodia with my CV, your resume, proof of my certificate, and I landed a job. But I found out I could live off my pension, and I don't really need the extra teaching money, so I figured, well, I gave teaching a shot, but it wasn't for me. And if you're curious on the whole story about that, and you don't have to subscribe, but if you want to subscribe, jump into my Cambodian playlist, and I have a video on there that says I quit my job. That's the story behind the teaching job, so you might want to check that out. It's a story, trust me. Back to your comments. How good is my geography? Pretty good. Oh, Brazil's in the house. Gibson. Hi, Gibson. Hello, how are you? I gotta put on your eyeglasses. I hear you, Ev. Is it Eve? I thought it was Evan. I'm sorry, Eve. Eve M. Multiple entries? Yes. Yes, you can do single entry or you can do multiple entry. I would recommend the multiple entry, okay, guys? Then you can go in and out of Cambodia, no hassles, no hassles. If you do single entry, you're locked in. So the minute that you go out of the borders of Cambodia, you can't come back in without buying another visa. So always get a multiple entry, whether you think you're going to stay here permanently or not. This way you don't have that hassle down the road. Evelyn's asking, what is the winter like here? Well, it's like this right now, about 87 degrees with wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, Raphael, time's moving fast. Yeah, the kids were bad, Eve. They whooped my ass, bro. Yeah, Raphael, it's 2026. Yeah, Eve, it is super green. It's tropical. This is tropical weather. Like you're looking at mango trees right now. Very tropical out here. There's no seasons, Evelyn. It's either a hot season or it's hot no matter what. Although now it's comfortable the time of year. The real hot season starts in April and runs till at least 4 months, 3 to 4 months, where there's no breeze. And I would be sitting here sweating my ass off being outside. But right now it's good. So really there's 2 seasons. I think you're hearing this guy run a blender behind me. He's making a margarita or something. There's the rainy season, and then there's the dry season. We're in the dry season, and there's a breeze, and this is just the best time of year to be here right now, honestly. Margarita sounds good. Fresh mangoes are great, yeah. Okay, here's a good question. Dutchman's asking, what's the healthcare system like for expats? I can't really answer that for you, Dutchman, because I have never been in the healthcare system as of yet, other than getting my eyes checked. I did go to an eye specialist to get my eyes checked, and I had 12 different tests ran, and it only cost me $50 out of pocket. And I was there an hour and a half. That's how thorough the eye test exam was. But I do have health insurance, and if you're under age 60, you can possibly get health insurance yourself, but you have to get locked in under age 60, and of course it depends on your health right now. It depends on how many scripts you're on, do you have any pre-existing conditions, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? But right now, I have health insurance through Safety Net. They're like the vendor or whatever out here, but it's underwritten by, well, it was underwritten by Forte General, which was a French company, but now they switched it to DARA, D-A-R-A insurance. I don't really know too much about them, but now my plan's under DARA. But for me, age 55, I'm not on any pills, any scripts. I'm in good shape. I don't smoke, I don't drink. Like I'm like textbook perfect, I guess you can say. And my premium is $480 a year. That's it. Under $500, and I have health insurance, but it's up to $100,000 in coverage, which is more than enough out here. It covers evac if I have to, like if I had a heart attack and I had to get to like a specialty hospital in Thailand or something, it covers all of that. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good coverage, but it's very possible to get it. Good question. I like that. Am I the only foreigner here? Yeah, I actually am. I am the only foreigner here. That's how chill it is. They don't care. I'm the only foreigner here. Oh, okay, Maureen, you're asking when I'm having my surgery. Um, I don't know if you caught my last video, but it's scheduled for February 27th. Will be my first eye surgery. So I will let you guys know. Like if you subscribe to the channel, I'll do a video. I'll let you know how it goes, and I'm still raising money for the other eye, so if you're into helping, by all means, just give what you can. That's all I ask. Just give what you can. You know, I know times are hard, especially in the West. Anything and everything's appreciated, but thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Is it Maureen McMullen? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, guys, let me catch a few more questions, and I think there's more people here, but we're gonna try to do like just a quick walkthrough, and then we'll call the ball. Yeah, my eyes are pretty good for now. It's just there's blur. It's not the best in the world, but I manage. Wow, Robert. I mean, wow. Yeah, God is good, man. Congrats on kicking that habit. Are there a lot of Brits here? You know, I've seen British people, Australian people. They're all here. You're welcome, Eve. I'm glad I could answer that question. Let me go back. I think I probably missed some other people's comments. Um, yeah, is it ASMR saying 5 days till 2026? Yeah, it's amazing how quick this time is just going. Just going so fast right now. You gonna look into that? Cool. Mr. Mini Pancakes? Wow, that's a cool one. Hello. You remember I was over that teaching job, Egyptian goddess? Yeah, you're so right. I think we got everybody's questions. I'm going back through, guys, so let me look. Yeah, I think we got them all. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you with the luck. I'll need it. Thank you so much, Eve. Appreciate you. Appreciate it, guys. Really do. Everybody's picking out over here. Guy's choking over here. Is he okay? He's gonna be okay. How much is the cost of living here, Charles? It could be anything you want it to be, but let's put it this way. Based on your lifestyle and like if you want to go bar hopping, I mean, beer is like 50 cents a draft or $1 for a bottle of beer. I don't drink, so I can't really tell you about the nightlife. But I live out here on $650 a month all in. We're talking my rent, transportation, food, my cell phone service, my Wi-Fi, my electricity, my water. Yeah, $650 in the city, all in. Now, could I spend more money? Of course I could. I mean, you can either go the local route, which is mostly what I do. That's how I keep my expenses down. Eat at, lower, inexpensive restaurants like this one here. I got a meal for $2.50. I'm not in the tourist trap area near the river. I'm actually 10 minutes west of the river. So, you know, if you go to where all the tourists go, of course the prices go up. That's just like anywhere, like in the United States. But the further out you are, and the more local and rural you get, well, I wouldn't say rural, it's more urban. The more local you get, the lower the cost of living is. And that's the key, that's the trick. Yeah, Eve, if you want to drop a prayer, girl, I'm all for it. I think you're a girl. I don't know. Hey, people call me a guy, so hey, whatever, right? So the coughing noise of Cambodia is almost any similar with Indonesian because maybe we are the same race group called Austronesian people. Austronesian? That's interesting. You heard that guy coughing in the background. Yeah, he just ate and split. He's gone. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Yeah, thank you. I just see it as living in another part of the world. I don't see it as anything else. It is different because obviously I'm different from them. I don't speak their language, but you can still communicate. A smile goes a mile. Just be friendly, you know, have patience. I say pack your patience, be friendly, smile, they'll help you. Like I was trying to get on their Wi-Fi. I didn't see a sign out here about hooking up the Wi-Fi. And I just asked the waiter, and he spoke a little bit of English. I just said Wi-Fi. And he goes, oh, okay. And he took my phone, and he just helped me, and he set it all up. So, like I said, a smile goes a mile, baby. Let's see. Oh, Eve, you're asking, can you go to places and pick me? Girl, you don't even have to ask. I mean, if the tree's hanging over on the street, you can pick the mangoes. They don't care. Everywhere you go, everybody's got a mango tree out here. It's almost like when you're in Florida, they have oak trees everywhere. There's mango trees everywhere. And like my apartment, I have a mango tree right off my balcony. I just wish it hung a little bit further in so I could just pick them right off the tree because I'm on the second story. But my landlady picks them. Like when I first moved in last year, she picks them all down off the tree, and she just gives me bags of mangoes for free. She's like, here you go, here you go, here you go. And I told her I love them. I said, keep them up, man. So I don't have to buy them at the store when they're in season. That's what I'm waiting on. But yeah, it's real easy to get mangoes out here, super easy. We're gonna do a walkabout in just a minute, guys. Hi, who's this? Lily says hi. Yeah, is it just, I can't, was it just a regular guy? Yeah, I'm living in Cambodia full time. I've been here a year. It's been a year. Are they begging for a photo? No, I haven't had anybody ask me to get a photo with them. They don't do that out here. Eve, you know, if you're healthy enough, doesn't matter your age, you can make it over here. Okay, Charles has got a good question. So is the utility bill together like the lights and water to pay the bill? How does that work? Or do they separate the lights from the water? Good question, Charles. Depends on where you live. I know I got a light right here on me. Where I live, the rent is separate from the water and the utility, the electric. My landlady actually gets a copy of the power bill, and then she sends me a copy of it. I don't even have it in my name. It's in her name. She snaps a copy, a picture of it, sends it to me on WhatsApp, says, here's your bill for the month. I pay her cash with my rent and my water. My water is a fixed rate at $5 a month. It doesn't matter how much water I use, it's $5 a month. My power bill fluctuates, although I have found a way to get it cheaper. I'm down to $57 a month. It used to be $70 a month, now I'm down to $57. So I only run my AC after 6 p.m. at night. So you can cut that down, and then my rent is $330. So last month, my rent and utilities came to $392 total. I paid her $400 USD cash because they take the American dollar out here besides the real, and she gave me $8 change back. I don't even have a bank account out here. I just go to the ATM and I pull out what I need for my rent and my utilities, and I pay her cash. It's super easy. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a walkabout. I think now's the time. So hold on just a second. Sorry, I'm pulling out my thing here. I know that sounds weird. Yeah, it is cheap. Okay, guys, let's do a walkabout. Let's see if we can catch this vibe. I don't even know what they got here. These are old aircon units. Think green. And here's a little sink to wash your hands. Isn't that nice? Another bike. Be a part of the solution, not part of the problem. Hello. No smoking. Penalty applied. Ooh, can't. That's why I don't see anybody smoking out here. Yeah, check this out. Benefits of baths. Stress relief treatment. So here you go. Fill that bad boy up with water, right? Now here's where I saw the rats. They were running in and out of that hole back there. But they're not around no more, so I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Isn't this a cool place? You don't have to be great to start. That's cool. That's where I was sitting over there. Walk the little path here. I don't want to put the camera on people, but we'll just come over here and check this out. Don't you love the tables, man? Oh my God, that's so great. It's another area to sit. Oh, you could sit inside and have air conditioning. I guess when it gets really hot, you can just sit inside. That would be cool. So you got the big fans. Now I thought this went upstairs, like an upstairs thing, but that's to their house. You're not allowed to go up there. Oh, here's the bathroom back here. Love it. That's funny. Yeah, but isn't this cool how they set this up? Now I'll show you from this angle. The restaurant. There's the rest of it over here. Oh, that's cool. I'll show you one more side of this. Oops, I'm stepping all over kind of stuff. There's the bar. And here you go. Look, you can just sit here and chill. Little swing set. Oh, I thought this would be neat to sit back here. They got an old bus back here. That's cool. And this is where we're at, off the main road. Yeah, there's an Italian restaurant, a pizzeria right down the street. Isn't that wild? There's the mango tree. Yeah, so here you go. And you just walk in and you got the mango tree right here. That's really nice. Really cool. Walking back through here. I got a fly in my face. Back to me. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tour, but I'm gonna have to cut it, guys. Got another appointment coming up, meeting up with one of my subscribers. And again, if you happen to be in Phnom Penh, hit me up on my email. I'd love to meet you. I'm meeting a subscriber right now. In fact, his name's Jose, if he's still in the chat. I'll have to catch your comments later. Thank you so much for everybody who stuck around. Thank you for your kind words, and most of all, your respect in this live stream. It goes a long way. So, we'll be back Monday, Cambodian time. Never know where we'll be next. Thanks for sticking around. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.